What is good with y'all, man? All the culture talking to y'all. TKG in the Ville. How y'all doing, man? Listen, I'm still kind of sick. Kind of. Got the halls. So I'm not going to sound sick today. So this is what's going to help me. But we ain't talking about me today. We're talking about, and I let a few days pass for me to be comfortable talking about this person, okay? I gave it a few days. I let some time pass. Not even a few days, man. I gave it a few weeks. I let some time pass. I let it all flow. And I let everyone talk their shit and give their excuses. But I cannot sit here and let y'all make excuses anymore. So, I'm fine with the way your man 6ix9ine's been living. Chaos culture. It's not gonna let you slide. Daniel Hernandez is just a troubled man, a troubled young man. 6ix9ine is who I'm talking to. 6ix9ine and his fans are who I'm talking to. What happened? What happened? We got a kid who was locked up, thrown in prison, and was on top of the world upon his release. I'm talking about 2 million in an Instagram live. I'm talking about who knows how many views on YouTube in a few hours. We're talking about the anticipation of what would have been would have turned him into a legend. A legend. Let's not mince words. Let's not mistaken it for anything less than it was. Legendary status, legendary numbers. To do it is one thing. 6ix9ine, to keep doing it is another thing. I don't want to hear anybody in this comment section today say that 6ix9ine can keep doing those things that he was doing. Because guess what? If he could, then why did his album sell 56,000 units? 56,000. NBA Youngboy just sold like 140 or some shit. All I know is I seen 100,000 for sure. Big Sean sells 140 or something like that. All I know is this man came out of prison with the expectations of a legend. Y'all gave him the goals of a legend, and he fell off as expected. I said if 6ix9ine did not deliver with this album, that he was going to fall off. I've given it weeks. 6ix9ine has been silent. Here's the thing with 6ix9ine. You came out of prison trolling everyone, calling you a snitch. You even went as far as to call your album Tattletales. You had the world wrapped around your troll finger. You had everybody waiting for your next move. You trolled, you went on Instagram and Twitter, and you were trolling everybody From Trippie Redd all the way up to Lil Durk's dead, you know what I'm saying? Lil Durk's dead cousin. You trolled everybody. And everyone just sat up and let you have it. You sat up here running around the world like it was your playground, and everyone just let you have it. We are talking about a musician. We're talking about an artist. All this troll shit does not matter if your music is not popping. Who cares? Do you know who this reminds me of? You know who 6ix9ine is really reminding me of right now? Another nuisance to the world at one point. Lil Pump. 6ix9ine had the world wrapped around his fingers, much like how Lil Pump had the world wrapped around his fingers. Do you know what the difference is? Lil Pump has accepted the fact that he is not what he is anymore. That what he used to be. 6ix9ine will not accept it. 6ix9ine will not accept it, and he will troll until he cannot troll anymore. He will troll until there is no one left to troll. And I genuinely thought that this was going to result in his death, but you know what? I don't even think 6ix9ine is going to die this year anymore. I don't even think 6ix9ine is going to get smoked. Because you know what? 6ix9ine is embarrassed. He's humiliated. And I don't want to see anyone pop up in this comment section talking about, oh, but he has more money than you, but he's winning. Oh, it doesn't matter. He broke the records. What records are you breaking? And that's not what we're talking about here, because I hate when people bring up, oh, well, the rapper's rich. Are you rich? Are you? I got a hell of a lot bigger chance of getting rich than any hater watching this video. And if you're richer than me already, then oh, okay, great. Congratulations. What are you doing watching this video then? Just curious. You bored, or you just like the barbs? You like to go around hating on people who hate on your boy, who doesn't care for your existence, by the way. Used you as a ploy to get his album sales up, and he still flopped. And that's what we're talking about today. You had the world in your hands, and you still sold 50,000. 50,000. There's nothing wrong with selling 50,000. Don't mistake me. Any up and comer would love to have sold 50,000. But that's the thing. You're not up and coming, 6ix9ine. You had given us the impression that you were here. That you have up and came. That you have up and you are up. There's no up and coming. You're just up. You're not up and coming, man. You aren't anymore. You had your opportunity to get on the double XLs. You had your opportunity to fucking win awards or whatever the hell. You had your opportunity to do whatever the fuck you wanted this year. And you chose to troll. You chose to burn bridges. And it only goes down from here, man. It only goes downhill from here. You know what happened? Your troll fan base didn't want to fucking listen to your shit because they know good and fucking well that if it would have sold good, you'd have been back on your bullshit and it'd have had more entertainment. But I'm guessing your fan base just wanted to deceive, just wanted to decide, just wanted to find out if you could finally do something on your fucking own. And you can't. And you can't. You couldn't take the pressure of selling underneath Trippie Redd, underneath Big Sean, underneath, at first, your first mistake was releasing this album the same day that Big Sean released his album. You fucked up there because you're never gonna outsell Big Sean. You're never gonna outsell Big Sean. I don't care what you tell yourself at night, 6ix9ine, Daniel. You are not a superstar. You're barely a star. I'm gonna say this once and one time only. 6ix9ine's career is over. His big shine, his big shine is over. And the sad part is, all you 6ix9ine dick suckers are still a lot of you out there. Still a lot of you out there waiting for the chance to jump into a comment section and say, his career's not over yet. Oh, Eminem once had an album that flopped before. We're not talking about Eminem. We're not talking about anyone else. We are talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine. What happens when you have the world in your hands? Capitalize. What happens when you have everyone watching you? Capitalize. What happens when everybody whose name, who has a big name, is watching you and wants you to make a move to put your name in the height of the legends? Because 6ix9ine had that potential. He had that ability to become a legend with this album. It is that serious. It honestly is that serious. 6ix9ine had the opportunity to if he would have outsold everybody, he would have talked his shit and gotten away with it. He would have talked his shit, called everyone out, and would have been on top of it, would have had his foot firm on everyone's necks. I think 6ix9ine I think he sold less than everyone he ever talked shit about. Everybody. He had to have. Quote me on that if you may. Quote me on that if you must. Go ahead and pull up the numbers. You further prove my point. Because the thing that you're missing here is, even if you want to say he outsold somebody, he still sold 50,000. Somebody with the absolute astronomical height of attention and clout that 6ix9ine had it all. I'm talking about everybody talking about this motherfucker. Everything on every news outlet on Instagram that probably wasn't even new rap related, talking about this man Tekashi, and you still shit the bed. You still shit the bed. You still shit the bed, and you still had motherfuckers acting. You still had motherfuckers pretending like you mattered in the game when you don't matter. 6ix9ine, you don't matter, and it's evident that you don't matter, because what are you even doing right now? What is your response to all this, dude? You don't have a response. You're hiding. When you had Gooba hit the Billboard and go number 3, you bitched and moaned. When you had Trolls hit number 1, you celebrated. When you had Yaya go number 99, you deleted your social medias. And then when Punani didn't even get on the Billboard, guess what you did? You didn't even say shit. No one could even document something that you did around that moment. No one could even document a thing that you did at the moment. You know why? You can't accept the fact that people don't care about you anymore. And now that your album has sold 50,000 units, and trust me, it only goes up from there. So hopefully you've hit 100,000 on the second week. It only goes up from there, Tekashi. But guess what? Your album flopped and you had nothing to say about it. How does that make you look? Like a scared, like you were being pretentious this entire time, and you could talk it, but you can't take it. You knew people were gonna come at you after you. You knew niggas like me were gonna come after you, and yet, you're still not gonna say shit. You're still gonna be silent. Up until what? Up until it's time to troll again. Ain't no more trolling you can do, bro. There's no more trolling. There's no more trolling after this. The whole point of your trolling was for your music to be better than it actually was, to make it look better. 100 million plus on a song post-release. First song out. You did over 100 million. And I use 100 million because, who knows where the fuck Gooba's numbers are at. You went over 100 million in less than 24 hours, damn near. In less than a week. You had it all. Fast forward and you don't have shit. I said that everyone was listening to 6ix9ine out of curiosity. If my point has not been proven up until this point, you're delusional. You're delusional. Everyone was fucking with 6ix9ine out of curiosity. All his little dick-sucking fans came out the woodworks out of they came back out the woodworks thinking that they could latch on to 6ix9ine's balls and they were gonna be safe. But you know what? You know what? Not only do you guys look like fucking fools fucking with 6ix9ine, but guess what? Where does 6ix9ine go from here? Because if he goes back to trolling, all anyone has to do to shut him up is you sold 50,000. And if 6ix9ine has a retort to that, oh, I sold, oh, bro, you might as well call your next album Flop. Flop Tales or some shit. Might as well. You're done. And your fans know it. I know it. TKG knows it. Hell, your circle knows it. If you have a circle anymore. You've been pushing everybody away. You even had your little bitch, DJ Academics. You even had your little whore, TJ Academics, go on social media and lie for you and say you sold 150,000. You didn't sell 150,000, motherfucker. And Academics knew that shit. You didn't sell 150,000. You can't sell 150,000, 6ix9ine. I'm under the impression that you can't fucking sell 100,000. I'm under the impression that you just fucking suck. You just suck. That's it. You just fucking suck. You always have fucking sucked. That's just the bottom line. You're trash, nigga. You're garbage. You can't produce unless you troll. You are not a real artist. You're not a real rapper. Because a real rapper would have been in the kitchen working, fucking with all the producers and behind the social media and everything that they would have posted. A real rapper would have dropped some heat. Would have dropped some fucking heat on a single. You dropped 4 singles. Goba, Trolls, Yaya, Punani. And all the numbers got worse over time. After everything you dropped, everything got worse. Everything got worse. And you still dropped this album? You didn't delay this shit? You didn't delay this fucking album. You didn't take notice that people were starting to not give a fuck about anything you were doing. Bottom line, Tekashi, it's over for you. You had 4 number ones. A real rapper, like I was saying, would have been in the kitchen, would have dropped a fucking single, like Kendrick Lamar dropped Humble. And that was the biggest song off of his album. He didn't drop shit else. He dropped Humble. You dropped 4 fucking songs and they started to get, and they were all getting worse over time. I don't give a fuck if they all got 25 million plus. You went from a fucking 100 million to about 75 million to 50 million to 25 million. Great numbers, bro. Awesome. So if you could go million on YouTube, why are you going in the 10,000s on sales? Because people don't actually give a fuck about you. You're just a fucking you're just a thing for their entertainment. That's it. The sooner you realize you're trash, the better. Stop making music, motherfucker. Go away for another fucking year. Music don't need you. We don't need you. We laughed at you. We had our fun. That's it. Now get the fuck out of here, bro. Because you're trash. And that's real as fuck.